Hello, good morning and welcome. I'm Carol. Today I'm going to introduce a new development platform, the Autodesk Forge, which is a cloud development platform, and it works closely with our BIM 360 series. I'm going to show you a video first to demonstrate the concept of BIM 360 in case you don't know what is it.
Imagine a design project so complex that it requires dozens of stakeholder groups from across the globe to deliver it. And imagine them collaborating seamlessly to deliver a world-class building ahead of schedule and under budget, regardless of location, discipline, or software tool sets. Imagine them working together in a single project ecosystem, planning, designing, building, solving challenges, and making swift decisions based on deep insight, driving up profitability, driving down coordination issues. Welcome to the future of project delivery. Autodesk is transforming the way we work by developing an entirely new system for the BIM project lifecycle, from design through construction. This platform unifies everyone in a common data environment, building owners to architects, engineers to general contractors, eliminating the complexities of today's project collaboration process. Gone will be a lack of insight due to companies working in design and data silos. Gone will be incompatibility concerns like unique software toolsets, different IT stacks, or inefficient handoffs that hinder collaboration and slow momentum. And gone will be the headaches of working with multiple global teams and relying on phones, file servers, and emails to communicate. This is the Autodesk Cloud made fluent in BIM. Beyond a place to simply store or share files, it will be the foundation for how teams deliver projects. Here will be a single project environment where design and construction teams will collaborate, design, review, and build as if in a single location. Here, insights into clashes, model changes, and quality control are easily accessible. Here, independent systems and tool sets work as one. Here, the design and construction teams are connected, with project documentation available in real time to those in the field. And here, all stakeholders are provided access to the right version of the right data in the right context and on the right device. When it comes to delivering projects, it is often the process that defines the success of the project. Welcome to a better way of working. Welcome to the future of project delivery. Delivered by Autodesk BIM 360.
So, after you watch this video, you can understand that BIM 360 connects different stages of the building life cycle. For now, in design and modeling stage, we have BIM 360 team and collaboration for Revit as our tools. And when we manage drawings, documents, and model collaboration, we have glue and docs. When we are working on construction site to track the daily operation and safety issues, BIM 360 View is our good friend. We will have another section this afternoon to introduce the latest technology of BIM 360, the next generation of BIM 360. And more details will be given, so please feel free to join if you are interested. And this picture actually is showing the relationship of all the BIM 360 applications and the database and our Forge development platform. Actually, Autodesk is now working on the re-engineering process to bring up all the BIM 360 components together to one single platform to make it more efficient, connected, and easy to use. So you can imagine in this yellow dashboard area, all the 360 team, docs, glue, view, etc. will be in one single platform in future to make you more easy to control your workflow and with your team. And in the middle layer, the project data, actually, on the top layer, you have to input all the model and different kinds of format. And then those format and model and information will be uploaded and stored in our Autodesk Cloud. It will become your digital asset, the data. After this data has been placed on our cloud, which means you have a way to master your data, to datafy your business and workflow by Autodesk Forge. The data actually in our Autodesk Cloud can let you pull out the information anytime, or you can do some integration with our existing BIM 360 solutions. This is Autodesk Forge icon, like a mango shape, and today I'm not going to talk very detailed of how to write the program or code. I will tell you some major functions of Forge, and more examples will be shown with you. So Forge can mainly develop in 6 areas. The first one is data management, which allows you to access and manage files and data in Autodesk Cloud storage. And the second is this data design automation that allows you to run script of your design files. And the third one is a quite powerful one, the viewer and model devariation. What is model devariation? If you have used our Autodesk, for example, A360, I would like to make a note here. A360, which means the most general, our cloud platform have 5 GB storage, which is a free, and BIM 360 is a subscribed version for AEC industry. A360 is for all industries, such as media and entertainment, manufacturing, and AEC. And BIM 360 is mainly for AEC. Okay. So the viewer, if you have used A360, you must be familiar with our viewer. It can be shown in browser. It can be shown in your apps, in your tablet. This is the viewer to let you navigate your model. And model devariation, because our 360 is very powerful, it can accept about more than 50 kinds of formats in the cloud. And now Forge allows you to integrate all different kinds of formats. I'll show you an example later on. You can bring up your phone later to scan the QR code. And we also have reality capture, VR, AR API for you to download and develop in your own database. Okay. And this is the website of the Forge develop program. It has a trial version. You can sign up. And more documentation and the source code can be downloaded here. For now, I would like to invite you to scan this QR code. After you scan this QR code, it may take some moment to know, and you will see this model. For those who use iPhone, you just need to open your camera, and it will automatically detect this QR code. For the other Android apps user, you may need to use some apps to help you to scan it. Actually, this example is using Forge to extract the data from our 360 Cloud, and then this developer developed his own platform, and then input this viewer to his website. You may find that it looks a bit different from the traditional 360 because the background, you see the panorama view, and it also can navigate the model automatically. Because Forge use a camera function, control the camera, just focus on the engine and then make it turn around, and then also put different kinds of photo 360 degrees put inside the program and then present it as this. And if you have load the model, you can use one finger to select the item, or use one finger to switch around to navigate the model. And you can use two fingers to zoom in and out of the model. And if your phone is large enough, you can also try to use the two bars below in the bottom. It has some measurement function, some model pulsar function, which shows the data structure of this model. And also it has some first-person view, or you can also expose the model to see how to dissolve it, to see every single component in this model. If you like this, you can bookmark this one. I'm going to show you next example, which is also use Forge to develop. You can scan this code, and this example is using the Navisworks model and combined it with the IoT sensors. And all these results, all this viewer can be output to your own website or other application for your usage. In this example, it has 4 sensors applied to the wheel equipment, and it shows, you see the truck right there is the temperature, acceleration, and the last number. And on the right top corner is the 4 sensors. And even you can click on different items on the viewer, and then open up the properties from the right side to the third one is the properties palette, and then you see the details of that components. Even you can see how the system is connected in this viewer. You can find the the model pulsar structure icon, which is next to the properties palette. And then when you click on that tree, that item tree, the top one, the top layer, and then it will show you the whole system, the connection. You can also bookmark this if you like. Okay, I'm going to show you another example. This is quite interesting one, the walkthrough. Many people have asked me whether our 360 can do walkthrough like Navisworks. And if I walk through, I know that 360 can, but it cannot record what you have done, what you have walked through before. You have to do it every time when you show your client. For now, we have the solution in Forge. When you open this app, you'll find that the right side, it has some parameters of the camera, and in the middle, the sequence demo. The sequence demo, when you click on play, it will show you some walkthrough because it has captured different screen you given to Forge, and then it record in our database. Every time, you don't need to repeat again and again. You just need to click on the play because you have a record all this screenshot before. And also, for the model devariation, as I said, it can combine all different kinds of model formats such as IFC, Navisworks, Revit, any other kind of format can be input to one single places for now. And then you see the right bottom corner, the model loader, which allows you to load your existing model and buildings inside this platform, and do comparison or do walkthrough. And I think that in traditional way, without the cloud, you can only use Navisworks to do it. But for now, you can use this way. You can try this way. And it can be much more faster, and it can help you to decrease the demand of your computing power, because use cloud, we have unlimited computing power. Okay, actually, I want to show you a lot of examples, but I don't have much time, just show you 3. If you are really interested in Forge, what can Forge do? You must scan this code or take a picture of it, because all of the examples I just showed you have record in this web page, Forge LCDB website. And if you want to create something similar to what I have just shown, you can get the source code from this page. All the source codes are uploaded on the GitHub, and it has some step by step to tell you how to do it. And all of these examples are showing you how we can make good use of our database externally outside BIM 360. However, I know that some of you are interested in BIM 360 or already are using our BIM 360 docs, glue, or fill, etc. Actually, we already embedded some apps inside your BIM 360. When you click into your account admin, your BIM 360 account admin, you'll find that there is a button. On the right-hand side, there's an apps button. Already show you those 360 apps created by our partners. And you just click on it and activate the function. And most of them are free of charge. Also, the second way to install or capture those useful apps, I would invite you to go to our Autodesk App Store. How many of you have used Autodesk App Store? Few of you? Oh, maybe now I'll show you that, tell you that every year we have 1 billion Revit users. House our App Store. In our App Store, we have different kinds of apps for our different kind of applications, such as 3ds Max, Fusion 360, AutoCAD, Revit. Actually, AutoCAD has most of the apps provided, and the second is Revit. And recently, about a few months ago, in August or September, we launched our BIM 360 App Store on our website. We have post the web page yesterday, and we have 2 pages of apps, about 40 or 50 apps available. And Autodesk we have developed about 13 apps for BIM 360. So, when I get the app from our App Store, let me play the video first. It may be a little bit different from, I just click on the app, because in the App Store, I have, for example, I select BIM 360. I would prefer to use maybe visual reports. Visual reports help me to extract all the data, from my model, and then show it in pie charts to give me some useful information from an existing database. Just a few clicks, then I can integrate with my BIM 360. To log in. And then I just need to copy and paste the Forge client ID and the app's name I just find on the App Store. This is the step it will show you how to do it. So don't worry if you miss the information. Once I have logged in my Autodesk account and copy and paste all this information, I can use the report apps directly. A few more kicks. This is what I said, just copy and paste it here. No need to develop because the developer only already provide you the apps and you just need to copy the code. It's okay. And then it will show it in your account of BIM 360. The BIM visual reports. And then once I can use my app, this is my Team Hub, And then inside my Team Hub, I have different kinds of models. For example, I pick one Revit models and see what it can provide to me. It can transform the data. You can see that on the left-hand side is the hub, in the middle is the 3D viewer, and also the 2D viewers. So I can view the 3D and view different 2D views such as drawings. And then on the right-hand side is the pie chart. Another statistic providing me. In this example, I'm using this app to help me to get the data. How many walls and other elements I have in this model, and it will show me the number and the proportion. Also, I have found that it can show materials and family types, etc. Once I have selected the windows, I just isolate the item so I can just focus on those items, which is quite good for you to do a presentation to your client and project team about the status of your project. So the report can be generated immediately. So, I also found that some interesting BIM 360 app for your reference.
Stratus is the premier virtual design and construction solution built on the Autodesk Forge and BIM 360 platforms. Once models are published from Revit or AutoCAD into BIM 360, Stratus provides downstream workflows for work planning, prefabrication, procurement, and tracking. Model-based work planning starts with intelligent work breakdown and intuitive filters by model views, levels, systems, and a grid display. From the assembly viewer, shop personnel have instant dimensioning at their fingertips, making printed sheets a thing of the past. Also in the assembly viewer, assembly sheets can be viewed. And Stratus provides display modes to gain perspective on the tracking status and percent complete of the project, floor, or area.
If you're interested, you can find it in our BIM 360 App Store. And the next example is, this one is the viewer. In case you want to just capture the viewer, put it in your website or other application, you can download this app, the interactive website design. It will help you to digest the 360 model and then give you the HTML and JSON format, and then you just need to paste those code to your website, and then it will be done. Very simple and handy. The next one is Excel Export Plus. Which helps me to, I tried it last night, and it helps me to get all the data from Revit. In case you don't know how to use Dynamo to extract data from Revit, this is a good way for you to get the Excel data of all your elements quickly. You know that on the right top corner, there's a green icon, it's Excel Exporter. You just click on it, and then it will download on your desktop. Once you open this Excel format, you see the bar, different kinds of categories. So up here, all your elements are broken down in this Excel file, so you can help you to master your data and process more easily. Okay, once again, I would like to remind you, if you are really interested, you can go to the developer.autodesk.com for Forge information and documentation. And actually, to develop Forge, you may have some programming language background. If you already have it, I will recommend you to go to our Forge blog. Forge.com have a blog which is in charge by our Forge expert in this world, about 20 or 30, and they will upload the latest findings and technology of Forge frequently. And we also have many examples, and with source code, you can get it, you can take a look of it and then get it from GitHub. And if you want to find someone to develop Forge, I think that the next speaker will give you some idea. And also you can take a look on our App Store, the publisher. The publisher may also help you. If you're interested, I would recommend you to be one of our publishers, because Autodesk cannot do all things alone. We need many partners as you. So this is all of my sharing. Thank you very much.